I am a Little Manila After School Program student. I am here representing my family, my culture, and my teachers. I am here having the honored privilege to speak on behalf of my ancestors. From the streets of Lafayette to Filipinos becoming oppressed, now remain 3 buildings of Little Manila that the Crosstown Freeway left. My name is Celine Corpus, and this is what I have to say. Those 3 buildings matter because this is where our ancestors dedicated their hearts in. Those 3 buildings matter because this is where our manongs and monongs dedicated their hearts in. Those 3 buildings matter because this is where Filipinos dedicated their hearts in. The reason why those 3 buildings matter is because this is part of my history's narrative. Larry Itliong, Carlos Bulusan, Camila Lebor, Teofilo Sarmiento, Rizal Social Club, Calibo Pool Hall, Mariposa Hotel, Bataan Enterprise, Little Manila. They saw signs of no Filipinos allowed in the streets of Stockton. They heard the discriminations against Filipinos, leaving us as only aliens. They saw beatings every time a brown-skinned male walked through Main Street. They started to fear after the bombing in the Filipino Federation of America headquarters. They formed the labor unions to strike against those who cut their farmers' wages. But Little Manila rose to that oppression. They did that. Little Manila helped war effort when the Japanese had to be relocated. They did that. Little Manila united Filipinos to welcome them to this country. They did that. Little Manila aided Filipinos find a means of living whenever Filipinos needed saving. They did that. Little Manila marked their roots here in Stockton. They started that. Now we stand here in this community showcase. Now we stand here as students, teachers, families, and community members. Now we stand here to showcase to you who we are. Our hearts are in Little Manila Dance Collective, Gulintang Academy, Bahala Na, Little Manila After School Program, and Us History. Our hearts are in Mindanao, our hearts are in the community. Little Manila are those 3 buildings. Little Manila is no history, no self. Little Manila is in the heart.
love letter to my oppressors. I thought I knew better, thinking everything you did was for the greater good, America, the land of the free. But instead, that's not how it started. I believed in everything you did and thought everything you said was true, without realizing all you ever did was for you. You don't get to judge me by the things you heard, because what you heard is already absurd. You don't get to think you're all high and mighty, but really you're just hella shady. You don't get to act like I owe you anything, even when you rush us out. I was told not to shine too bright and to stand in the crowd. I was taught to swallow my pride and be nothing more than ordinary. You treated us like property. You kept us in a cage. You kept us hidden away in the dark, not allowing us to breathe. Taking any identity I had of myself, leaving me with the shell of a brown man who isn't listened to because I am a minority, who wasn't given a voice because you didn't give me a choice. I believed in you. I trusted you. But yet you broke that because I didn't act or look the specific way you wanted me to be.
Welcome, welcome! And on this side, pro-colonial mentality! And on this side, anti-colonial mentality! Now let's get ready to ball up the sun!
She's done already. Colonial mentality. You should have that. Don't be blind and stubborn, because white is beautiful. And it's always been like that.
I'm so sick and tired of the Photoshop. Can we see something natural, like some brown skin and almond-shaped eyes? I don't have to cover it up to feed your airbrush lies.
Don't try to change what has always been. Because like they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why should we change our perspective if we don't see anything wrong with it?
Stop fetishizing the fake pigment of power. And don't tell us to use papaya soap in the shower. Our skin is beautiful, no doubt about it. But your ideal view of beauty is cloud.
You're not worthy to be called American if you can't speak English. You're not eating enough American food to be considered American. You can't talk to others if you can only speak your native language. And lastly, you can't be understood if you have an accent.
Sorry, I fell asleep. Why should I be embarrassed of my parents' accent? Why don't you respect my cultural roots and stop with the torment? I'm not afraid to be shamed or shunned. I fight for what's right while y'all are stunned.
She's done. She's done. If you're in America, think like an American. If you're gonna eat some food, use some utensils, like a spoon or a fork. If you're gonna be an actor, you have to be light-skinned. But more importantly, if you want a job, you either be a nurse or a mailman and nothing else.
Can you stop telling me how I should live my life? I can pull with my lips, eat with my hands, and say aye if I want to. But I don't want to be a nurse or work in a postal office. Just give me some personal acceptance.
You don't want to hate yourself for being way too dark. And you don't want to keep hearing your parents telling you to stay inside. Just get rid of your roots. You're in America now. White is right, and brown is ugly.
Brown is beautiful. I don't have to repeat that. Brown is who I am, and I am proud of that.
Just give up. Forget about your culture.
I'm proud of my culture and heritage. I'm proud of my own self and for being who I am. Colonial mentality is an unhealthy mindset that can hurt a person's identity. Embrace your history and embrace who you are.
You're wearing white.
really like her outfit.
Yeah, I didn't know they can afford that. Such
I gotta
expensive
take a
items.
shower. Where they got it from?
Yeah, you wanna ask?
Hey!
Hey!
Hey! We really like your guys' outfits.
Thanks, we like yours too.
Whoa, both of you guys don't have accents.
Yeah, where are you guys from?
We're from Stockton, 209, Mudville, Port City.
You already know?
Okay, but where are you guys actually from?
Well, I'm actually quite literally from Stockton. I mean, I was born here and I live here, so I would say I'm from Stockton.
And I was born in San Francisco, but I was raised in Stockton as well, so I'd like to say I'm from here too. But where are you guys from though? Like the Philippines?
If you're asking about my ethnicity, then I would say I'm Filipino.
And I'm not from China, but I'm Chinese, I suppose. Oh, that's so cool.
I love eating your foods like Jollibee and Panda Express.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we like eating our foods too.
Do you eat more of your own food than American food?
Do you guys even eat American food? Wait, what does that mean?
Yeah, you're asking us,
Two Asian Americans?
living in America, if we even eat American food?
Oh no, we just thought that
That you guys would just stick to one culture. We didn't mean to.
would you look at the time?
The bell's about to ring. Sorry, guys.
Okay,
Bye.
Did you hear what they said?
Yeah, it was just so rude because my ethnicity is who I am,
but the stereotypes portrayed in my race are not.
What makes you think you can ask me where I'm from as if I'm not American?
Or assume that our Filipino aunties are just nurses working in the medical field, and that our Vietnamese mothers only work in smelly nail salons.
You actually think I like being called Ling
Ling
Ling or being asked what Ching Chong means?
Don't ask me what your name is in my native tongue, or assume Chinese is one whole language. I might as well tell you Ni Meo Li Mao as your name because you have no manners.
And don't ask me if I speak Filipino because I don't speak Filipino. I speak Ilocano. Why don't you translate this? Nagbastos ka!
My language is not a source of entertainment.
I don't need to speak in my native tongue to validate who I am
What makes you think you can copy my homework?
or belittle my work.
What about when you generalize us and ask us how good we are at math?
Do you assume all my schoolwork is done just because I'm Asian?
Or do I not feel accomplished and take pride in completing my assignments?
Do you assume that I don't stay up all night just to finish my work? The idea of model minority portrayed within Asian communities is how others perceive us to be successful just because we're, well, Asian.
The fact that you think we have an Asian advantage is just foolish. We are the same as everybody else. Don't assume all Asians are smart or successful and say, well, you can only do this because you're Asian.
You ask me if I sing or if I play the violin. Not to mention you also think I play the piano.
Just because you think all Asians are musically talented?
How do you think I feel when you judge my physical features?
You joke around calling me a chink, thinking it's funny, but it's really not. My eyes may be small, but I could still see just like everybody else.
Stop shaming me for my skin color, whether it's dark or light, because I am brown and beautiful.
Because I am yellow and beautiful. These stereotypes do not define me, but my cultural identity is who I am.
I am proud to be Filipina, and I am proud to be the daughter of 2 immigrants.
I'm a proud Chinese American who is not ashamed of her culture or roots.
And while these stereotypes we mentioned aren't that bad, they still set us up for unrealistic expectations that
Damage our mental growth. So the next time you ask me, where are you from?
or shout
Ling Ling
to get my attention,
Maybe you should consider how we feel and how these stereotypes are harmful to us. My ethnicity is who I am, but the stereotypes portrayed in my race are not.
Good evening, everyone. I am a senior at Edison High School who currently attends the S History program every Wednesday located at Edison High School. Attending this 8-month after-school program gave me a better perspective of life. I give credit to my educators who were there every day teaching us what we don't know. They passed us knowledge that were not said in our history classes, but most of all, they taught us to be better individuals. I am proud to say that after each class, there was always a change in who I was. Here I am today, speaking on behalf of my Ethnic Studies program, proud to say I am Celine Corpus, a prideful Asian American. I am empowered with the knowledge I have gained. I learned equity, to be united with solidarity. I learned how diversity did not segregate us, but only unite us with the same oppression that we experienced. We did not obliterate our activists, but rather honored for what they left for us today. As one Malcolm X once said, if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. I used to pledge allegiance every day to the flag, not knowing what my allegiance stood for. When do you ever hear the words like miscegenation, diaspora, normalization, or colonization from our everyday history classes? When do you ever hear ethnic studies from students? Now, as I stand here before the board today, my only saying is this. If you want the same academic and political change of how ethnic studies impacted me, the only solution is this. Grant SUSC Ethnic Studies now!
Applause for the first half of our show. A round of applause for our Little Manila Dance Collective, Bahala Na Martial Arts, our Us Historians.
Welcome back to BA. Sad news out of the San Francisco Bay Area. A master of traditional Kulintang music and educator to thousands of students has passed away. Danongan Kalanduyan, more commonly known among his students as Master K, died Wednesday afternoon at the Stanford University Hospital, where he was set to undergo a cardiac procedure. Kalanduyan had a lifetime of accolades and contributions, including a 1996 National Heritage Fellowship Award that recognized him as a master artist in American society. He was presented this award by then First Lady and now Democratic presidential candidate Hillary Clinton. Kalanduyan was 69 years old.
Dear Master Danny Kalanduyan, you were self-taught, learning from an early age, watching, listening, raised in traditional music environment rooted in Maguindanao culture and tribal traditions. At an early age, he mastered all the instruments in the Kulintang ensemble, the agong, the dabakan, the babandir, the gandingan, and the kulintang. This opened endless doors of recognition and opportunities to share one of the oldest performing art traditions in the world. A year ago, we received a blessing, the opportunity to learn a form of music that majority of Filipinos are not aware of. The only authentic Filipino music form, an ancient music practiced by tribes in the South that was in jeopardy of being diminished by over 350 years of Spanish colonization and influences. This blessing was the opportunity to learn from Master Danny Kalanduyan himself. For 10 weeks, we would spend our Saturdays with him, watching, listening, to the gift of the golden sound moving. Around this time a year ago, we shared the same stage, playing side by side, a master and his students. A proud moment for us all. On behalf of the Little Manila Kulintang Academy, we would like to express our gratitude and appreciation, as it was an honor and a privilege to be your last group of students. Your commitment to preserving our history, cultural traditions, and the music you have instilled in us in our short time together. What you have given us is priceless. Although the sun has set with you, Master K, the gift of the golden sound will continue to move.
Malacanang has released a copy of President Duterte's report on his martial law declaration in the southern Philippines. The same report was submitted to both houses of Congress Thursday night. The 7-page report details the basis for the President's declaration of martial law in Mindanao. It also reveals the Maute Group's plans to establish an Islamic state in the entire region, with Marawi City as the state's capital.
I had to declare martial law in the Mindanao Group of Islands for a period that exceeding 60 days, effective as of May 23, 2017. It is our constitutional mandate to enforce the law and provide security.
Hello, Tata? Are you there?
They're here. It's bad.
Tata, Tay?
ISIS invaded Marawi, and the hospital your mom was born in is under hostage.
Wait, Tay, what's happening?
Colleges are being burned down. Fire trucks have been overtaken. The hospital staff, they've been taken hostage. Our women are being raped. Our families are being separated. The soldiers are being shot at. The exits are blocked. But it's silent. There's no silence, no attention, and no awareness.
Wait, hello? There are atrocities taking place at this very minute. On an island known for its beautiful nature, richness in soil, and diverse life, it is 7,205 miles away from here with a 15-hour time difference. It is known as the Land of Promise. It is a province in the Philippines in the autonomous region in Muslim Mindanao. It borders Lanao del Sur to the north, Cotabato to the east, Sultan Kudarat to the south, Ilana Bay to the west. It is known as the Land of Promise. As I read this, parts of my home are being besieged, taken over, and burned. My home has been declared under martial law rule, but it is known as the Land of Promise. The media is either sugarcoating the terrorist attack, and some are barely covering it at all. Citizens have been silenced. Many are trying to flee away for safety. A young girl asks her mama, "Are we okay?" And she answers yes. But even at that, she's not sure. But it is known as the Land of Promise. On an island known for its beautiful nature, richness in soil, and diverse life, it is known as the Land of Promise. It has been littered in history: the rape of Nanking, Nazi Germany, the Bataan Death March, the Marcos regime. We all know how this is going to end. Despite these things, because it is the Land of Promise, all things will become right once again. And like our people of the sea, we will always manage to come through these waves. And just like many other storms, we will pull through this one, for our land is the Land of Promise. May Allah give us the strength in order to overcome these calamities. May our culture be preserved for our future children to come. May the spirits descend to us the resilience that we need to carry on. And may we please not be forgotten.
martial law and the ramifications of martial law, I and I alone would be responsible. Sa Bahala Na Martial Arts. Nagka-rape ka ng tatlo, aminin ko na akin yun. Ang isa doon yung lay minister na Australiana. Ang napasok sa isip ko, ni-rape nila, pinagpilahan nila na doon. No, nagalit ako kasi ni-rape. No, oo, isa rin yun. Pero napakaganda. Dapat ang mayor muna ang mauna.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals.
You know, you could see there was blood coming out of her eyes, blood coming out of her wherever. A person who's flat-chested is very hard to be a 10.
I've said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her.
When I said that I needed the break and it was for breast pumping purposes, he got up, his face got red, he shook his finger at me, and he screamed, "You're disgusting, you're disgusting," and he ran out of there.
You treat women with respect.
I can't say that either.
Why are we constantly put down by men in society? Why are women seen differently than men in this world? Why are we taught to view men as superior? Do you really think it is morally correct to act superior just because you are a man? I know the definition of hard work because I was raised by a single mother. Where do I stand as I am belittled by the seed of patriarchy? What are with these dividing gender barriers? Why is it that you're so concerned with how long my hair is, what I wear, and my makeup? I don't dress to impress you, but to express me. If men can become a CEO or president in this world, so can women. What makes you think we cannot achieve these things? Are we not strong physically, mentally, and emotionally? Why do I have to use gender-based restrooms when they are used for an equal purpose? Why do the curls on my body define who I am? Why are we viewed as weak when we are the ones who carry humans and nurture them with all of our being? When will this patriarchal society end? It's time for a woman to dominate and liberate in this world after being oppressed for so long. I'm a strong woman and know that every woman in this world should have the right to do anything and should be equal as men. I am just as capable as any other man. My skin is enriched with beautiful brown and carved from my indigenous roots. I know what I am capable of, and I do not have to prove anything to you. I will not be fazed by the ways men are constantly put before women. For thanks to your beliefs, I am more empowered and educated about who I am as a woman and what I'm capable of. I stand my pride in your words because catcalling is not the same as giving a compliment. I am not your maid, play tool, or your property. You don't define me, only I can. And although you see our flaws more than our beauty, there's so much more than what you haven't seen. So sit down and let us tell you what we need. We are more than what you call beautiful and pretty. We are more than what you see as intelligent and knowledgeable. We are more than what you think is enough because there is so much more than what you think you are. I can't keep quiet. I'm a strong human because I'm influenced by the strong women in my life, such as my mother, my aunties, and my grandmothers, who experienced harsher living conditions and struggles before coming to this free country. I'm on the path to achieving success and bringing honor to my family name. I can't keep quiet. I am a strong man because the strong woman in my life raised me to be the strong woman that I am today. My mother's childhood stories influenced me to do better in school and life itself. I will not let anyone talk down on me. I can't keep quiet. I am a strong female because important women in my life motivate me to be successful. I know the future will be challenging, but with many things I look up to, I can make myself and others happy. I can't keep quiet. I am a strong woman because of my mama. Despite her breast cancer, she was resilient and fought through it, and now is breast cancer free. She is my definition of what strong is. I choose my own path and define my own future. I can't keep quiet. I'm a strong female because I am surrounded by women who motivate me to be a stronger female. I have a mother who supports me through my education and shows me how hard it is to get to where I want to go. I can't keep quiet. I'm a strong female because my mom is a constant reminder of what a strong female is. I give my all to everything I do because I don't just aim to make my family proud, but myself as well. I can't keep quiet. I am a strong female because I am a she, he, they. I choose to be an example of what I shouldn't be. I can't keep quiet. I am the strong female because I am the daughter, the granddaughter, and the niece of strong female women who nurture me with love and feed me with the food and knowledge. I am selfless while having
Auzubillahiminasyaitanirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Susulan lupa suk, hulaan sinta usuk, marurug iban mahitung, susulan lupa suk, lupa suk kandilan, hulasin dayang-dayang, dinamuk kalupahan, landu namu kalasahan.
Linggisan dayang bangka tihun, ang paadlo-adlo kiri-kirihun, maputi dayang sulasihun, ang pamanis-manis way naliyuhun, daling ang pamanis-manis way naliyuhun. Oy, oy, samay daling-daling, ang pamanis-manis way naliyuhun. Iya ala budyang mairum, iya ala budyang mairum, mag-uyong kau magidlap kan bansil dublon. Linggisan dayang mabunay, ang pamahiniginit sa liklanay, kimatingog sila ananay, ang palinggo-linggo iyak sa unay, daling ang palinggo-linggo iyak sa unay. Oy, oy, samay daling-daling, ang palinggo-linggo iyak sa unay. Iya ala budyang matangkay, iya ala budyang matangkay, mag-uyong kau mag-idlap kan badyong sablay. Tinggisan dayang bangka tihun, ang paadlaw-adlaw kiri-kirihun, maputi dayang sulasihun, ang pamanis-manis way naliyuhun, daling ang pamanis-manis way naliyuhun. Oy, oy, samay daling-daling, ang pamanis-manis way naliyuhun. Iya ala budyang mairum, iya ala budyang mairum, mag-uyong kau mag-idlap kan bansil dublon. Linggisan dayang mabunay, ang pamahiniginig sa lilanay, kimatingog sila ananay, ang palinggo-linggo iyak sa unay, daling ang palinggo-linggo iyak sa unay. Oy, oy, samay daling-daling, ang palinggo-linggo iyak sa unay. Iya ala budyang matangkay, iya ala budyang matangkay, mag-uyong kau mag-idlap kan badyong sablay.
others. I am Michaela Alikaba Avalos. I am 4'9" with brown skin and brown eyes. I portray my love for my culture by dancing in Little Manila Dance Collective and participating in the Little Manila After School Program. I am Kiara Leshadubimaki. I am a proud female with beautiful brown skin. I am the daughter of 2 hardworking parents.
I am Isolde de Laurel Bond. I am a dancer showcasing my passion to the people I love. I work hard for my family who work hard for me.
I am Celine Viola Purpose. I am a individual book dancer representing my roots. I am not the standard of society, but I am the light to change my reality.
I am Elijah Ura Morales. I'm proud of my dance and preserve my culture's history.
I am Edna Pintulaneo, a high school graduate from Edison High School and will continue to pursue higher education at San Jose State University. I am from Southside Stockton, where we are labeled as ghetto and dangerous. I am Danica Hazel-Pronda. I am brown and I am beautiful. I am college bound, working towards a promising future.
I am Elaine Galiza. I am the first in my family to get a college degree. I am determined to improve overall health of my family through the education that I receive.
I am Christina Taylor Lee Town, a learning student trying to make a difference in my community. I'm a first-generation college-bound student in my family working hard to make them proud. I am Sheila Snyder, a senior from Edison High School, an LMASP student, and an LMTC dancer. I'm a beautiful, educated Filipino from the South Side.
I'm a Filipino American trying to change the world.
I'm the future generation who is more understanding. I want to be the first person in my family to achieve what I want to do. I am educated on the issues going around in my community. I work towards improving and giving back to my community along with my peers.
I am the positive change of Stockton.
I am breaking stereotypes and building a better image of where I come from. My identity and self is empowered by the cultures that surround me. I am part of a group of students who will change Stockton's narrative.
I do not owe you because you think you're superior than us.
I am surrounded by people who show a love for their culture.
I am proud to be able to play and perform my culture's music.
I am part of the community, always making a difference by contributing.
Although I am part of a minority race, I continue to work hard to diminish the expectations and stereotypes set for me by society. I am not what people expect of me, but what I expect of myself. I am not who you expect me to be. I am the best of me because of who I came to be. I am proud of who I am and the community I represent. I am the dream that my ancestors fought for but never got to live. I am the asparagus that grew from concrete. I am hashtag growth. I am Italian by the racial and stereotypical discrimination. So where is the justice to be initiated? I am here, I refuse to be rotted.
That is your Little Manila Showcase 2017. First up, we got Bahala Na. Our Art History After School Program. Next up, we got the Cooling Song Academy. The Little Manila Dance Collective. Last but not least, the Little Manila After School Program.